Let's play some Gloomhaven today. Cheers. We're gonna load up our campaign here. Continue. We are playing with 3 of the Jaws of the Lion characters. At this point, we have 2 guys have retired. We retired the Voidwarden and the Brute, who we started with. So now we have Hatchet, who is a level 9 character. Dictator, or the Red Guard here. Triags, who is the Demolitionist. I don't know how much we have left of this mission. Oh, yes. This is actually the mission I watched Critical Hits Live do yesterday. I was like, oh, I don't think I've done this yet. This looked pretty hard. My level is 1523. We're pretty strong. So we're gonna do Tainted Blood. I think we might struggle. I think we might struggle with this. I think we're gonna... You are blessed, you are blessed. You are gonna keep your money. It looked hard yesterday. Now let's hope that I can deal with it. There are some big... There are a lot of enemies in this one. So... Ooh, level. This is actually kind of good for here. I think we might want... Do we have any area attacks here? No. I think we're gonna try it with the items we have at this point. Let's go. Let's try Tainted Blood. Shit. This is a hard one. You're walking along the river toward the barracks when a lurker 6 feet tall with terrifying snapping claws bursts out of the water on the opposite bank. The citizenry flee for cover in a mad panic. Is that like citizens? Citizenry. Never seen that word before. Suddenly a battle cry rings out and you see a streak of shimmering purple drop from a nearby building, tucking and rolling to an elegant stop. A few feet from the trouble, a Walrath woman with flowing hair stands, a shroud covering her face. She shouts. Oh, I don't know how to shout this. Clapping a strange wooden instrument at the beast. The lurker pauses its assault and turns to the woman. Is this horrible monster confused? We're gonna pull back the onlookers and allow the woman some space. You hold the frightened crowd at bay and watch as the woman circle a lurker, clapping her instrument in a hypnotic rhythm. You almost fall into a trance yourself as you watch her work. The monster eyes following her dance. Slowly the pair approach the water, and with one last hiss, the lurker recedes. The whole crowd breathes a sigh of relief, and the interloper nods her thanks before she turns and fades into the crowd. Shit, I'm actually nervous for this mission after seeing it last night. And we are
so you come once again
at our strongest.
To ruin my work.
Almost.
A voice echoes through the dark tunnels of the sewer. It is the voice of that crazed hermit from the Hook Coast. The voice of Roland. And it drips with venom.
Roland.
If only you realized how futile your efforts were. In fact, not just futile, but helpful. We did not even realize what glorious gift our God had given us until that incident at the university. To think that the corruption we cultivated could, under the right conditions, spread so rapidly, infecting new hosts and warping them into his image. You move forward, waving your torch to illuminate every corner of the darkness, but you can't find the source of the voice. And we have already poured his gift into the water supply. It is too late. Before long, everyone in the city will be a slave to the Blood God. And then you can sit back and watch the mayhem.
Okay, doesn't matter what he has. Yes. He has all of the perks at the moment. Dictator. We're gonna have some negative conditions. Let's do Transmitter. Single attack. Let's do 3 or fewer cards. If this is hard, yeah, then we're gonna struggle doing that, right? Now, my good friend Demolitionist has some cards to do damage to objects.
You roar and charge forward, straight into an alcove, where you find a robed man hunched in front of an alchemy table.
Okay.
His vials bubble over with a black liquid that splashes onto the stone floor, running in little rivulets under a door behind him. This is not Roland, but you figure you should kill him all the same.
Okay. Well, this looks not so bad. And we can start next to the table here. Yes, we can start next to the table. The table. Destroy all alchemy tables in the central room to open the locked doors. At the end of each round, Sealers kill 1 black imp within range 3 to spawn a blood imp and then stun themselves. Oh! So they stun themselves if there are black imps nearby. Now, this one has 11 health. So we definitely want to destroy this immediately. This looks like I should be able to do this rather quickly. He has some good... Like, I could do Drill Fist here. What does the table say? Doesn't actually say that the alchemy tables are spawning imps, but okay. So I could go with this. Destroy, because there's an obstacle here. That's freaking awesome. But I think the best thing I could do is probably knock out the support here. I could go here. I will have advantage of all 3 attacks here. That's gonna do quite a bit of damage. And then it's you. Do we have any sort of... We want to keep big moves, I think. We can do Desert Knight, of course, to deal with him. Ooh, this would be good as well. Hey, Professor! Yeah, I actually saw this the first time yesterday, Professor, when Critical Hits Live streamed it, and I was like, shit, this looks tough. So yeah, I am I'm prepared for this to be hard. I think we should be able to destroy the table immediately here and deal with this guy, though. And then it's the next room that's going to be the problem. I'm going to set up for the next part, next round, though. So I'm going to use 1 round to... Well, okay, I need to kill him as well. He has 18 health. This is true. So yeah, plan is to destroy this obstacle and do Drill Fist with advantage on this table. I don't think it's too much to ask this to do at least 7 damage. Yeah, I think that's... So we want him to go first, just to see how we do with the table here. That's my big plan. And then... Now, of course, the bottom here would be pretty awesome for attacking the table as well. That means I can't do this one, though. Well, he's playing deadly. That matters. But I don't like it when you say he's struggling on deadly, because then I'm definitely gonna struggle on on hard. I could do the blade dance. I kind of want him to go after him. That looks kind of difficult. I mean, I could attack for 3. Yeah. Blood imps are assholes, right? I think we're gonna be able to avoid that in the first room, but we're not done after the first room, though. This is pretty good for the table. Well, it's pretty good for this guy as well, though. The problem is that I'm not going to be able to put him next to both the table and him. Maybe we actually go Drill Fist on him. I don't think I can do the new favorite in the first round, which is fine. Heartseeker is pretty good. We can do camaraderie and I'm tempted to do stopping power. The question is, like, how much damage is he gonna do? 2 attacks for 2 and 1 attack for 3. I feel like he might destroy the table. Right? Then we could do this. Just in case the table is still alive. Let's try this. Okay, he does a dick move here. Curse and wound, okay. He's gonna go 1, 2, 1. He's gonna go for the Red Guard. Yep. Okay, that works. So... that worked well. And he's gonna go and attack my dude here. Yeah, that's fine. We will see, Professor. I'm hoping I can deal with this. He's gonna be disarmed for next turn. So we just need to kill him next turn. Or kill him this turn. That's also possible right now. The push is unnecessary? That hit wasn't too big either, so like he got to do his turn, but it wasn't really that dangerous. Okay, come on, double damage. Thank you, Professor. Appreciate it. I mean, that went well. This is not a problem. So I think like if we in the next room can avoid the imps being within range 3 of some of these. Now, the Zealots will still do this if they're stunned, right? I feel confident now. We're gonna put out the new favorite. And we're gonna do a big hit next turn. Do we have some big moves? We don't really need big moves on him, though. So it's tempting to just do the Heartseeker when I go in next turn on one of the Zealots. It should. Okay, that's cool. Also, when does the spawning happen? Because I can't see if the tables will spawn black imps and then the Zealots will turn them over. But yeah, I think we're gonna go in and do the new favorite with Heartseeker. Ah. And go for one of the Zealots early on. He can't really... Oh! I can actually create an obstacle here, right? Might be fun. Oh, we have Gut Punch, that's a new card, right? Damn, attack for 5! Snap! Not using the mech suit. Now, we're gonna do this one. The challenge remains. Yeah. This looks, it looks like an interesting one. I'm not using Gut Punch. I forget he's level 8 as well now. No, that's like... It doesn't actually say that the tables spawn imps either here. We want to keep the 5 movement. Attacking 4 targets, I think that's good for the next room. This one we could sacrifice. Let's get rid of fire bombs. Because we're taking 1 turn here. I think we're gonna just throw out the Sand Devil. The Sand Devil could possibly move Black Simp out of range of me. Or out of range from the Sealots. There's a chance of that happening at least. 2 attacks with some pull and stuff. I have a lot of pushes and pulls, so I could possibly avoid enemies. Try and avoid getting blood imps, right? Because they have a lot more health. Oh, I could heal, of course. It's almost tempting to do the heal then on him. No, but we'll do... The Radiant Sickle is kind of good as well. Damn it. Okay, let's try this. Let's just say that we're gonna be able to make it, so no problem. If you're adjacent to a wall, create one... Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we go in and go invisible with our good friend Hatchet next round. To avoid getting attacked. And go late with my other 2 guys. That's my plan. I don't know where the enemies are. Maybe I can use it, maybe not. Sadly, I did not generate anything. Yeah, we'll take this. Apply a negative condition while having a negative condition myself. I don't really care about the combat goals here. We're gonna try this. But I'm excited to see how this is, how this plays out. So I think we're doing a big attack. We want to move kind of early, but this is also a decent attack, maybe actually a better one. But yeah, we're gonna use this to pick up the favorite. The heal, I don't need it. Okay, center mass 24. That's early enough. I want to do damage to a table. I think. What's my big moves here? Oh, right. I don't have any big moves. We're gonna need to bring this back, maybe. Yeah, would have liked to have this one right now. Shit, where is the table? So this one... Do I like have... Honestly, I only have move 2 here that I can use. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this might be close enough to a table. Range 2. I don't have more than range... Well, I have this. Let's try going in at 87 with not the biggest attack though. This can be a move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shit. Like, this one would be nice. Of course. I could also go with the micro missiles here. But I could do them early next turn, maybe? I need to do this because... 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, like, the tables are here, here, and here, I believe. Sorry, spoiler. So we're gonna go with this, and let's just do the big... The bottom is fantastic. Next turn, though. Let's do extra fuel. That's an attack for 3. Generates fire, though. That means I have fire and light next turn. Then I could possibly do... Gut Punch. I don't know. Let's do Gut Punch. Attack for 5. And we will probably use our potions next turn. Okay. Well. What do they do? Oh, they have range 3. But they move at 82. What freaking assholes? Shit, they went late. That's unfortunate. So... I feel like I should do him. Even though this hit would be nice on the table as well. He's gonna be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Table or... Well, I could also go for this guy, right? Unfortunately, he's not next to... Well, that doesn't really matter. I could go for him. Oh shit, I opened the wrong door actually. Damn it. Skip the push, yeah. We're just gonna go in hard here. He doesn't have like multi-target attacks, so I think this is fine. Why would you do +1 instead of +3? Are you freaking kidding me? Push him. I don't see why I would do that. Ah, man. All right. Appreciate you stopping by, though, Professor. I do so much like having you here. Getting some chat in while I play some Gloomhaven. That was unfortunate. Well, he's not getting an attack, so I don't actually need to use the cloak. That's good. So, I'm gonna go ahead and stun this guy, I think. with this attack. I'll take an obstacle. Let's do a stun here. Double damage. Oh shit. I mean, we almost kill both of these immediately here. Do we want a card back? He has... The bottom here is good. Well, actually, Brutalize would be the thing to get my favorite back. Damn it. I'm doing micro missiles next turn, I think. Which means I'm actually gonna go ahead and bring back this one. So I can get advantage on micro missiles. I think that's worth it. We're probably not gonna be long resting here. Maybe when we've killed everything and only have one table left. Ah shit, do we wanna... Okay. No, I muddle! Damn it! I was thinking I could move him closer, which I can. But yeah, the muddle was not... That was bad. Range 2 on this. Okay. Shield, that's okay. This is probably gonna spiral, but like right now I feel really good about it. Plus one. Oh, come on! Well, micro missile's gonna deal with him. We're gonna need some big hits now. This is a big hit. These are not big hits. And I don't have any good bottoms. This is a good bottom. So we're gonna just try and go in as hard as we can here. So let's see what happens now. Looks like the blood imps came out, or the imps came out first. Now he's the only guy left here. But like, we need to remember there's 3 of these guys coming every round. That's a lot. Didn't I get fire? Ah, shit, I was sure I got fire. 16? That's early. Damn. Doing these 2. Can get over to the table. That's great. Hopefully, he will kill this guy. Which means I can do an okay hit with this. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, 19, that's very unfortunate, but he's going first, so I might be able to kill both of these guys. The sea lot here is gonna jump. These guys, 2 targets, freaking... Yeah, black imps are doing work here. Unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna be able to get over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's also gonna be able to get over here, this dude, right? So I actually want to stand next to this instead. The problem here is that I have no good way to deal with, like, losing health is going to be a problem here. So power potion on this, even though I don't... Yeah, let's do that. It only helps against these two maybe, but still. Hey! Damage to him? No? What? Oh, damage to this one? Didn't it choose the damage to everyone next to it? Shit. 6, 6, 6. I can't... None of these are gonna help me right now. One, 2, 3, 4. 4? What? He went here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why wouldn't he go there? I'm not going to force anyone to move with this. Can we stun him? That would be helpful. One, 2, 3, 4. This one's hitting... Let's just get him in the middle of the room. Table. We're gonna go for the table first here. I don't need the movement here, so I'm gonna do the movement on top instead. Or I'm gonna just do extra damage with this. 5 damage, that should work. Yeah. We're just gonna try and knock out the other table. Bit of a chance game here because... Ah, shit, should have done... I have 4 attacks this round. Why would I not do the Ring of Strength here? Because I'm gonna do it now, you know? Shit. That could have been a lot better. Why are you not choosing the frickin'... How? He chose the elements over the double damage. Double damage? Okay, I love the elements. But double damage would have killed this one. Now the problem here is that... Now I can either take... We're gonna take the Blood Imp out, I guess. Or the Black Imp. Let's do the armor. I can do a huge hit on him. Or I could go for the kill on him. The problem as I see it right now is I kind of don't want to get poison on... I could also just heal. But that's not helpful right now. I could also go invisible now to avoid... Yeah, he's gonna attack 2 people anyways, so I'm not gonna go invisible here. We're gonna pick up the axe. I think we're gonna go for a hit on the Zealot here. Oh, we can try and stun the Zealot. See if he turns anyone into a Blood Imp. Because that's interesting. Ouch. -2 instead of +3. That's my 1 -2 card. Damn it. Heal. I can't do that. Could have done it on there, but okay. And we're gonna just take the hit, right? Yeah. Curse, baby. We get poison. We don't get a lot. Yeah, the shield was completely useless as well. Oh, they are both strengthened, right? He did not turn anyone into a Blood Imp. Hell yeah. Move to attack with wound. Can't freaking get over to the table here, right? Unless I short rest this. I'm gonna have to short rest after this turn. I might want to short rest right now. Oh, look at... That is bugged, right? Because he's stunned still. Oh no, he jumped before... Okay, so he's not gonna do anything. Right. I was thinking like, what? He was stunned last round, but he was stunned after he moved. So yeah. Hey, what a dick move to summon a dude over here. If I short rest now, I'm gonna lose 1 turn. But doing that might be the thing that helps me deal with the table over here. Now, if the imps could just stand and heal 1 round, that would be amazing. Because this guy's now in the way of me attacking him and getting my favorite back. Which I kind of want to do. You also have a big attack going on here. Jason the wall. He could go for this one. That means I cannot go for this one. What kind of boots do you have? Movement. We need to destroy a table. Not great, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, we want to do the flying sickle here. No, it's only move 2. Damn it. What was I thinking here? I wasn't really thinking. Crap. Shit. This is annoying. I feel that was a mistake. But we can go here and attack this one. Early on. Oh, the Dust Devil can deal with the Black Imp. That's great. You can then not get to him. Unless you move this guy. I could use the Doomed Compass right now to move this guy over here. That's a possibility. And then... and then he can move 4. I've used the boots, I've used everything, right? Actually, I could also move 1, 2, 3. Use the fire, do a single attack, and then do attack for 2 with stun on these 2 guys. I could do a lot. Okay, let's try this. It's probably better to do the attack for 3, is it? Attack for 3 on these 2. That's a possibility as well. Let's see what happens here. Okay, great, freaking awesome. Imps aren't doing shit. Good job. Oh yeah. I'm using the fire and the light right here. Yeah. I'll immobilize him. That's fine. Come on, get some double damage, some elements, hopefully. Oh shit! I get the table right now. It feels like this is going rather well. That means I don't need to attack. What do you do then? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go and attack this imp actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna die from wound. I could go here, attack this, or I could destroy the table. What would you do then? We might want to just go for the table. Is there any chance of you pushing? Nope. The favorite is gonna end up over there. We're gonna have to short rest the Demolitionist next turn, I believe. Yeah, let's try and take out the table. It's a rather big hit to do that, but still. Yeah, he's out of cards, so he's gonna short rest next turn. So I could just attack here, or I could move him just to get +2 on my attack. I don't think that's a good idea, so we're just gonna do an attack here. Screw healing. You don't need that. I think he's kind of in a good spot. I don't see any great reason to move him. We are going to short rest him as well. Yeah, that doesn't work. I don't have any allies next to me. Okay. We are starting to gather up quite a few black imps though. Because there's 3 in the back here. And we need to destroy the table to stop them from coming. Shit. We're gonna redraw that. Okay. Camaraderie. Not great. That's also a good card. Yeah. I don't think we can afford the luxury of long resting here. Drill Fist, not the worst thing I could lose. Micro missiles with destroying an obstacle. I think that's the play. We have fire. What can you do with fire? Blade Dance is also always nice. Could also do the... I could get air for my buddy here. Can't attack anyone where you're standing. That's unfortunate. I can use the jump, go in and take the hits from these guys. They're gonna poison me whatever I do, so... I could do an attack for 2 and an attack for 1 with this. I would go after him, so it's not the worst idea, because I can see what damage he does first. Or I could disarm someone, because I kind of want to do this next turn. Maybe shield as well next turn. Could also shield 2 right now. We're gonna pass on that. But I want to use these 3 as my initiative cards, probably. So we're gonna have to choose one of these at the end here. I guess Desert Knight. Why not? Then it's you. This guy might die. He might be dead. Which means I could use this to pick up this one. Can I attack more than one enemy? I cannot, can I? So the Heartseeker is a good option to maybe kill this one. I think we're gonna prioritize killing black imps first before we do the table. Move at 32, I move after those 2. Heartseeker will not have the wound, but I'm gonna throw the axe anyway, so it's not a problem. Okay, let's try this. I'm muddled, so yeah. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Small attacks, not a problem. Skip movement. Get strengthen as well. Can't that... Why don't... Would have been nice if strength can cancel muddle. Okay. Oh, I won't have disadvantage on him. Well, he's gonna be dealt with, right? Yeah. 4 people. I'll do all of the black imps. Let's go. Come on. No! That was the one I needed to... Sadly, double damage. Okay, that's fine. That's also double damage, more or less. Okay, so he did 4 damage to all of these. No damage to this guy. I could do this. Go and pop him. Or I could do the gut punch. Stun this guy. That's not a terrible idea, I think. I can avoid attacks on Hatchet. I could probably or maybe avoid the Muddle next turn. I won't. My dust thing isn't doing a lot. But if I'm lucky, this guy dies. Nice. Don't want to pull him there. I chose the wrong card. Well, okay. Okay. We changed our tactics, apparently. But yeah, I saw the possibility to remove him so that he could go forward. That means I have no shield now. So that kind of sucks. And I can jump. Oh, you have to pay 2 squares of movement anyways here, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go Hatchet. Do not miss on me, dude. That is good enough. Awesome. Now we want to stand on top of the Hatchet when he dies. So can I go all the way? I think I want to stand here. Yeah. Okay. Of course, my health is now gonna start becoming a freaking problem. They have advantage on these attacks. This guy's muddled. He's muddled because I drew a muddle card. Yeah. We lost a lot of HP there. There's one more over here now. Now we're like, we have a problem because we don't have area attacks. Yeah, this is where I would have wanted to do that one. I guess we're saving this one for last turn. That means we're doing Blinding Sickle here. Which is fine. Are we just moving to? Or we can do the top here and... Oh! We can do Blade Dance. Do the attacks and then do Flying Sickle. Yeah. Freaking Blade Dance. Like movement on top. It's just so freaking awesome. We have our spear. So we can go and spear a couple of people. 1, 2... Maybe we want to go here and try and kill these 2 guys. Attack for 5 with wound. If people are adjacent to a wall. And we do that one. Boom. That feels acceptable. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. How much range do you have on your cards? I think we want to jump. We can generate some air. Do we need that next turn? Not really. Just to center mass. Or care package. Let's do that. We can remove some poison. We're gonna get poisoned again, of course, but still. That's an attack for 2 at range 3. Then we can go brutalize the table next turn, possibly. Okay. Ugh. Curse and poison. These guys are annoying. I'm strengthened. These guys should die. Hey! Things took damage. We did the 1 damage on everyone when we killed this guy. Awesome. I think I'm gonna use the mech suit soon. I think that's necessary. If I'm lucky, he dies. Oh, I was hoping for the pull. Oh, damn it. Okay. But we don't want to kill the... We're gonna take the... Shit! We don't want to kill the table right now. We want to be able to respond to what happens, right? Oh, I forgot to drink from my cup. Yeah, we're taking damage here. Fire bombs. Gut punch is fun. Do we destroy the table? I'm doing these two. Yeah, definitely. If we destroy the table... Yeah. I'm afraid we're in... Like, I don't know what kind of enemies we're gonna face in these rooms. I'm guessing there's a table and, like, some dudes. I have the favorite, I have stopping power. Brutalize? Yeah, we'll keep brutalize. if I do not do the table right now, can I kill them? Probably not. I could deal with one of them with him. So we would need to... I'm thinking. Such a puzzle. I have an attack on the bottom here. That's great. And I can do a ranged attack, right? Okay, that's good. Or I could pull this guy, generate fire, and deal like 2 damage. No, we are gonna have to do the bottom and the top. Yes. He then... I kind of want to do a long rest, if possible, except with him. Would have been awesome if I could just frickin' stun and stuff on these guys. Well, not necessarily this turn, though. If I could stun next turn, that means gut punch and mech suit next turn on him. And we could either do the 2 damage to this one. Or we could do 2 attacks for 2 and just move. Okay. And you have a move of 3. Okay, let's go for this. I'm planning to do the long rest with him because it's necessary. Yeah, and they're doing attacks, so I kind of need to... Oh yeah, shit, this would be on the table then. You're gonna attack both of them. So hopefully he kills that one, and then you can at least immobilize that one. No +3 here, that would be bad. That's fine. Can I push the table? No. That would have been fun. Yeah, I'll let him be. Oh, you stunned him as well. Nice. Good job. Of course, I need this to hit. I don't want to take 2 curses and 2 poisons, so we're gonna do advantage here. Maybe we get rid of some... Why would you... Curses? No. He's almost dead, though. Good attacking. That's the long rest. Gut punch, that takes care of him. I have to use boots to get him? Okay. Nice. Because I think I want to go attack him at the very least, right? Feels like boots. I could long rest with him next turn, though. Oh, I still have Moon Earring with him. We can't stand here and fight all of the imps being spawned, though. We need to also deal with the tables. Now, of course, the problem is I've gathered all my people over here, and I think there's going to be like 4 tables. And there's going to be all over the place. So, yeah. There's that. Middle on him. Probably going to miss, right, with my attack. Curse, yeah. That's not a big surprise, really. Dust Storm is gonna kill him anyways. I think I get to move the Dust Storm, even though... Did I get all my cards back? Not yet. Doesn't say I have my cards back. Okay. Could have done the bottom there. Oh, okay, the Dust Storm can't stand at the table. Got it. I feel the Dust Storm has done a good job here. So we get our items back. We have some boots, some shield, and a curse. He doesn't have the best items in my opinion. This is so fantastic. What is not fantastic here? This might not be fantastic. This might be like really important at some point. This is pretty good. Everything is pretty good here. Okay, Desert Knight. We're gonna remove the disarm here. I'll do a short rest. Fantastic. So, table needs to go quickly. Micro missiles. Could take out the imp over here. And the table, probably. I am doing this one. Or I could just do fire bombs. Could also punch him really hard. Okay, let's do micro missiles. There's only 3 targets, but sure. That's gonna take out the table. I want to move my other people after that has happened. Hatchet can go invisible. Hatchet, might actually stand in the door here because stupid to do anything else. Heartseeker. You want to destroy a table as quickly as possible. I have some big hits. Could also heal myself. If I can move 2, can I move 2 and do anything useful? I guess care package. And just do Heart Seeker. Okay, let's do that. I haven't seen a Blood Imp yet. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see some Blood Imps right now. Then it's this guy. Attacking him 2 times? That would be nice. This and this should destroy that guy. Or I could go for a... I could go late, but this guy would still be active, right? Okay, let's... This allows me to also move and do an attack. Okay, let's see. 1 attack of 2 with poison. Okay, not the worst thing. I'm a bit afraid of standing here, but I'm just gonna have to do that. Nice. Okay, there's no dude down here. Or here. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bottom action. Bottom action. What are they doing? They're moving 3. Attacking 2 people. Bottom action. What can we use? One, two, three. Oh shit, I could have stunned that guy, of course. That would have been extremely helpful. I could move him. Go for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Then he won't be able to attack anyone. He has range 4 with poison. I think I'm gonna run for it here. Avoid at least this attack. Poison and wound. Yeah. We're gonna go for this table. Do I go hard for the table? I think we might do that. We could also go invisible in the doorway here. I think maybe... Oh, this guy's gonna turn into a blood imp, isn't he? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. He's gonna spawn a blood imp and then stun themselves. Let's go here with him. I actually put him into range of him. I'm gonna try and destroy this completely. That was stupid. He's in range of him now. Extremely unnecessary. Might not need to go... Yes, I do need to go invisible. I mean, it's very tempting to go for him, but I am muddled. How many... I don't have any curses. This is a must, I think. Oh, thank you. How much movement do you have? We took no attacks. We're getting one blood imp, but we're getting also a bunch of black imps though. I'll go late next turn with this one. Yeah. Okay, 1 damage because of my mistake. That's fine. Hey, Luckytron! I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I think we encountered bug. I think we just saw a bug, Luckytron. I know what happened, I guess. So, we're doing like one of the harder missions, I heard people say. It's going... I think we are having no problem with this mission, but we're not done yet. So this guy, at the end of each round, a sealet will kill 1 black imp. We had a black imp right here. He killed it. Within range 3 to spawn a blood imp. But I think the imp couldn't spawn with the sand devil. The red dude and the little lady. Red Guard. And... No, Ponsel, I've heard the same thing. I guess it's easier with 3 people. I'm playing it on hard, so you might be playing it on even harder. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like you can. Do you have the Red Guard console? Because the Sand Devil is just breaking this game or this mission. Because the Blood Imp who was supposed to spawn could not spawn at the Sand Devil. Do you mean the Red Guard? And what is the little lady? Is that a Tinkerer console? I'm not the biggest fan of the Red Guard. I think he's fun. He's different, which is real cool. And he uses elements, which I love. Oh, the Punch Lady. Yeah, not my favorites. Honestly, Luckytron. Not my favorites. Yeah, sorry, you said little lady and she's in a big machine, so I was like, what? But very interesting characters. I mean, all of the Jaws of the Lion characters are like super... They're bringing extremely new stuff to the table, I think, right? I really like the fact that she's doing things with obstacles and stuff. We do have the Cragheart, who also does that. But still, I think that's really cool. Yeah, like Locketron with the Cragheart, I think that's just a beautiful combo. Something... If I do another playthrough after this, I could... That's something I want to kind of do together. Yeah, because, like, when he gets the 3 obstacles down, shit, that's gonna be so awesome with the Demolitionist, right? But okay, so these guys are just killing imps if they're next to the tables. Also, this one didn't spawn an imp. What? What? Why was there no spawn here? Oh, no, he didn't. He's not stunned, so he hasn't tried to turn anyone into a blood imp. Oh, do not all of the tables spawn in? Yeah, okay, but that's fair because I'm 3 characters, so I was like, if all of them spawn, I had that in my head that only 3 of the like one of the tables probably shouldn't spawn. If you have 3 characters, but yeah. Looks kind of easier. Yeah, because I was expecting there to be only 3 tables, honestly. But yeah, okay, so we're doing well here. Now, he needs to try and do some damage. I really want this. Blade Dance, that's extra attacks, that's good. I think my big problem here is that he's not really able to do that much damage. Damn. So we attack for 3. Or we do the wound attack, maybe. Do the wound attack here. We do this one. I don't have any elements. I think we need to do the top on this one. But that would... Man, 2, like... I often think the balance is best with 3. With 2, some missions are really difficult. And the same thing with 4, and then it's the other way around. Some missions are like super easy with 2 people and 4 people. But if you can play with 2 to 4 characters, I would probably do the same thing. Like, let's make it perfect with 3, and if there are small differences between 2 and 4, that's fine. I really want to get... Oh, shit. I want to do a lot of attacks. Maybe I can get both of the elements through this one. Yeah, I think 4 people... Like, you have to be so much better at planning with 4 people, in my opinion. Let's just do this. I know it's not great, but hopefully we can get some elements for this through the modifiers. You, on the other hand, you need to do some damage, baby. Destroy an obstacle. That's not happening. Ooh, too bad there's no obstacle to jump on. Wait a minute, that's an obstacle. So I could do the stun. I think it's better to just go for the table, right? This one, for example. We get fire, that's good for our buddy. Unfortunately, well... 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is not a tile, is it? Damn it. I don't even have the boots. I do have the gut punch, actually. But I also think it would be great to be able to do the gut punch next turn. $17. I could get this turn. But yeah, I saw this mission for the first time last night, Ponsel, with Critical Hits Live doing it. Let's give them a shout out. We're trying to be. If you like Gloomhaven, here, go give Critical Hits Live a follow and check them out. That channel helped me get my affiliate at some point. Sorry, we're gonna focus here now. I don't know if it's better to do attack for 6 or like next to a wall. That's good. Okay, we're gonna do this. Hatchet wants to go late. He wants to jump around. 1, 2, 3. He can get over there. That's not close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could also get over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This actually has 4 range. I think we're gonna go. Does anything else have 4 range? Ooh, tempting. And then we can do brutalize the next turn. Oh, did I? Because they were playing Gloomhaven last night. Sorry, guys. And if you go in there, say hello from casual. I do like to show my support to them. But I'm a human being, so I also want to get the credit for... Yeah, like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I would like them to know that I'm sending people over there. I would like people to know that I'm kind of nice. Which means it's not a selfless action. It's actually a selfish action. That was... Don't know why we're talking about that. Oh, shit! This bastard is gonna come after my Demolitionist. This is the one thing I did not want. Bastard. Sorry. Yeah, that's not great. Sand Devil! You can't reach anyone? Come on. Well, the Sand Devil is... We're gonna try and take care of this guy, kind of, with the Sand Devil. Next turn. Yeah, we're attacking the table first, definitely. Good job. We go in, we're gonna get disadvantage then. Yeah, he's kind of in trouble here. They're healing. That's freaking awesome. Okay, so we were kind of lucky with these guys. +5. I mean, I'll take disadvantage on that, or the curse on my attack for 1. Boots would have been great here. But yeah. Go table! Okay. Demolitionist is doing work. I'm thinking he will not be able to deal with his table though. That asshole. Really? You're gonna heal the table? That's a dick move. We get our items back here. Do we see which these two tables are spawning, it looks like? That's a big attack. Let's just go ahead and do advantage on that. He is a monster, isn't he? I don't need to... What, with Brutalize, I would need to move 1, 2... Shit. I need more movement. Yeah, it has the axe. Cool. Brutalize is on 22. He could go super early. I could just... I think I'll take the quick turn around here. Yeah, quick turnaround sounds good. I could move someone. Rah, blood in. Now this one, yeah, this one didn't die. So, like, we should have had another blood impair. That would have been bad. He's doing this, going for the table. Awesome. He's gonna do this one, and then he's gonna do some damage. Or shield a little bit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's do shield, I guess. One damage or shield. We have to do 1 damage. Now, of course, he's not dealing with the freaking table. We're doing these two. Okay. Now, if the blood imps do muddle and strengthen or heal, that would be okay. Poison attack with 2 damage, not too bad. Now this is worse. Bastards. This guy, he doesn't move. Fantastic. The Zealot Elite is just... I'm gonna just do this step by step so we don't screw it up. Let's go here. Right. And then we move him with us and move here. We're gonna bring him back here. That's our big plan for him. So he's just going to try and survive over here. Get your axe, Hatchet. Don't you freaking dare miss this. Thank you. I mean, that table wasn't spawning guys, so I should probably have gone for this one, right? Oh, he's gonna struggle. +1. Okay. Okay, let's... We have 3 cards. 4 cards here. If we can draw 2 others... Is this risky? Let's try it. Damn it. Choices, man. Poison and muddle. I have poison. It's only 2 attack. It's gonna be... He's probably gonna move out, actually. Should have done him then. Crap. That's bad. Are you kidding me? Yeah, he's in trouble. Hatchet is fine. But the other two are really struggling here. Shit, shit, shit. 1, 2, 3. How far can you move? You can't move that far, right? We might have to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I could use the burn a card to attack someone here. That's a possibility. You have to short rest. That's fine. Just do micro missiles and gut punch. He's gonna short rest as well. I don't want to lose my number 10. Ah, shit! Can't lose that one. Sorry. We're doing this one and we're doing this one. We are not muddled. That's good. Let's see what happens. Heal. Great. Black imps. Okay. Sorry, I got very excited for this. Standing still. Range 2. Okay. So, the Zealot Elite, not a problem. This guy, I can stun him. And then we'll just take this one attack from him. Red Guard is in trouble. You... I don't want you in the game, dude. Go over here. Come on. Oh, just destroy the table, dude. If you can destroy the table, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. Got the table. Let's get some armor. I think we're gonna make it here. I'm starting to enjoy the Demolitionist Lockatron. The little lady. More and more. There's just like, without the obstacles, she's kind of troublesome. Come on, stun everyone. That's a problem. Can you just... Thank you. All tables. So we just need to kill the people now. This attack has wound. Oh, there's fire, so the range is good. Okay. She's level 8, I believe. At level 5, you get the big thing. Or, sorry, do you not want spoilers? I mean, you're watching, so look away if you don't want to see it. Mech suit, level 5 card. So it's a really good card at the bottom, though. But you get all your discarded cards back when you use the top, so... Yeah, I usually use it at the end of, like, my first cycle. What? Ah, come on. Yeah, of course. I can trace. Isn't line of sight traced? I thought she would be able to see him. Okay. That's very unfortunate. Do not miss. Do double damage. That would be fun. Well, that's great. I think that's... One health. Okay. Oh, shit. He's hitting both of them. That's a dick move. No worries, the Red Guard is doing completely fine. He is just chilling out. Oh, this is gonna be a blood imp now, right? Now, I think the Hatchet has cards to kill everyone. I think. Is there any way for him to hide? I have light for him, so I could do the bottom. So we want to be able to kill this guy, maybe? The top here isn't too bad right now. Or would we rather do this attack? I think we'll do a couple of attacks here. And just try and deal with. We're gonna have to burn the cards we do not use. We could run, possibly. Move 4. And then we can use the rocket boots to move a bit with this as well. Probably not gonna get away from them. What can you do? Well, you're gonna short rest. Yes. I am running out of cards here as well, though. That's a good... I can push someone wherever the hell I want them. That's good. 1, 2, 3, I can get over here. I mean, he should be taking the damage from here on out. Adjacent to a wall. People are adjacent to a wall, both of these guys. Stun would be nice. Rubble. I could jump on top of this attack. He's stunned. Ooh, stun this one. Then he's gonna be safe, but the problem is he has the wound, so he's gonna start losing cards anyways. And I can't really heal him just now. Or can I? 1, 2. I could go here, attack him with care package. Then I can fix the wound and poison on him. That's gonna be instead of very good cards though. Sacrifice damage, heal him. Then he can go and... I would have to kind of stun this guy. Probably. I think we do that so we can... I think we do that. And then I don't know what you're gonna... This is the guy who's in trouble. Let's see. 2 targets. That sucks. The dude is gonna move twice. Move 4. That's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. He's gonna turn one of these guys into a blood imp now. The range is 4 on these guys. Unless I just sacrifice him completely here. Okay, you were gonna take some hits. That's fine. If I'm lucky, this guy chooses to run here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe he goes there. Ooh, I hope he goes there. He's gonna hunt for him. So the elite might not go close enough to these guys. We got air. Nice. Are they moving? They're moving. This isn't gonna help me in any way, I think. I could go in. But then he would attack my guy over here. I think this is unfortunate, but necessary. One, two, three, 4, and then he needs to go further in. Hide! We're gonna try and control him a little bit again. 4 jump. I mean, burning this is gonna stop me from burning another card, I believe. Oh well, he's... Oh, he's dead, okay. Yeah, let's do this. I'm just gonna get some damage in here. Ooh, we are very much excited to see where he goes. Poison on him, that's fine. Okay, he took 2 damage. Come on, come on. Yes! You are a champion, dude. Heartseeker? Definitely. I just hope I go before them. I'm not moving over to this one, though. I guess we go early then? Maybe we do the stun as well. Ooh, maybe we burn some cards here. I don't think that's... There's not a lot of health left on people here now. Short rest, dude. I think yeah, I can't burn cards. So we're doing these 2. This is the last round. We get a big attack there, though. Yeah. It's fine. You're doing these 2, obviously. I don't need to care about the black imps. Fantastic. Hunt him down. I'm gonna lose my dust storm soon, though. Let's put out the curse. Just kill him. I want to pull him away from him. He's not taking an attack, so this is just... I think I can long rest next turn, right? Damn it. Attack for 4. That's unfortunate. Oh, I actually don't need to stun him. Okay. Yes. Yup, we do have some curses though. How do we feel? Fire bombs versus we're definitely doing fire bombs. Let's go here. These guys can turn into big people. We don't want that. Poison is fine. It's gonna be extremely frustrating if I lose this now. We've spent 2 hours on this mission, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we can throw... you have... If I short rest, you die, so you're gonna do this one. If I do this, I get the hat and this one back. I'll just do Heartseeker immediately here. He's kind of far away, unless he does the big jump thing. Unless he jumps 5, which would be a disaster. He has a lot of cards left. I can also... I'll take a damage for that, yes. Micro missiles, unfortunate. I would have used that. Stun him. And attack him. Is that an overkill? Fire bombs instead? Maybe? Let's try this. Oh, Blood Imp. Not... We can ignore the Blood Imp. This is kind of bad. Not a problem. I think we'll go for these guys. Oh shit, look at that. I have 2 misses and 2 hits left in my deck here. So that's a 50-50 of failing. If I fail, It's very unfortunate. Adding the hatchet isn't gonna help me at all, though. So let's just attack. Should maybe have done him. Move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the time we go here. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 then. We need to kill that blood imp. Actually, he can't attack me when I think about it. He's not gonna strengthen or muddle us. Awesome. Skip movement. Let's loot the hatchet. There's a little chance of... Oh, we're gonna end up burning a card. I have to do this, right? I have to do these two, I think so. So, an attack for 5 here against him. That's going to be an attack for 6 against him. I don't have minus cards. The only thing that doesn't kill him is the miss. So this one will go on you. He has a curse. Maybe he draws the curse. That would be so cool. If I get another curse here, I'm going to be annoyed. 1, 2, 3. He moves 4. He's not going to get over to the black imp. Awesome. He strengthens. Not a problem. Yeah, I think Rebel. Dude, don't run away from me, man. And the Red Guard's turn. Red Guard is exhausted. We're doing these two, and we're doing these two. Black Imp shields. Okay, he's standing still. So we need to deal with the Blood Imp Elite. He can attack both of these guys, but and then move. He cannot reach him with the stun. Alright. That means you... Oh, shit. I have this attack as well. This is with disarm. If I go here, I'm good, right? Here, an attack. Yes. Hopefully I can pick up my hatchet after this, because we're gonna throw the hatchet. I'll do 14 damage. Oh. Might be better just to stun him. Actually, it would be better to go and stun him, but I can't do that. I think I can kill him next turn, so we're gonna go for... What cards do you have left? You have some cards left. We'll just go here. I think. No. It doesn't matter if I have disadvantage against the black imp, of course. He has 5 shields, so I'm not going to do any damage to him. And my hatchet can tank at this point. Redraw. Okay, cool, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick turnaround, Heartseeker on him. Ah. That's the one I wanted to use. Hopefully he kills him, right? I don't have a problem with that. Okay. Oh! Shit! Well, I'm gonna do that. Hey! We made it. Oh, we didn't get the... That's not a burn. Oh, I have 3 cards left, right? We also managed to do the mission. Nice. Let's get some gold. Okay, we got it. Now...
Your triumphant victory is short-lived. You are in an area under Gloomhaven, where the water from the still river is diverted into cisterns to supply the city.
If we had gotten the Blood Imp, which we should have gotten, I am not sure we would have made it, though.
Looking over the smashed equipment, you see the streams of black liquid snaking from overturned beakers into the flowing water. And it's clear that the city's water supply is tainted. There is nothing you can do to reverse that now.
As we had, like, right when you came in, Lucky Charm, I think...
You searched the
we were lucky
corpses of the cultists for
Roland,
but all you find is some loose gold.
Oh. Look at that. Transmitter, yeah, I never actually looked at the transmitter thing. But it seemed like something that he would do in this mission, because I knew there were imps. Giving someone a negative condition while he had one. Now we're gonna replace the Demolitionist very soon, though.
The only thing to be done is to take a sample of the liquid back to the university. They got you into this mess, and with any hope, Professor Haltrip can come up with some counteracting agent to distribute before all of the city's inhabitants turn into monstrosities.
No, I don't think we're going back to the Warden, Electron. I think we actually have a few choices. Because we have finished a couple of goals. So maybe we'll try and pick something that works well with the Red Guard and the Hatchet. If we... when we choose our next one. Like someone with fire or light. And I want some AoE damage. Because this mission, for example, I mean, I could have chosen different cards for the Demolitionist to have some AoE attacks. But it's like Tinkerer hitting 3 people. And Spellweaver comes to mind. Cragheart has some AoE. Like, he has multiple targets. But yeah, the area attacks would have been nice in this mission because of the number of imps at a certain point there. Okay, reputation, gold each, bladed armor, oak charm, and 14 experience. Thank you. Mixed results. Yay! Yeah, like the Sunkeeper. We could do the Sunkeeper with the Red Guard, right? We're gonna watch this. I like the Sunkeeper. Oh, we got a level up. Cool. I mean, this is so freaking awesome. Because I haven't seen these cards before. Fire and light. I mean, he's not generating enough himself. Okay, the bottom is so cool. And it gives us movement. 4 movement and dealing a bunch of damage. The bottom there, I love it. Vicious Ballet. Superb. The top is also good. 2 attacks for 3. Often. 3 attacks for 3. That requires some setup. Possible though. Possible. Yeah, I like Vicious Ballet. Kind of sad if you were playing with 2 players, but still, like 2 attacks for 3 would still be nice. And movement, I have a problem with movement. Vicious Ballet, I love it. Let's now get super impressed by this insane card coming up. No. I'm not playing the Retaliate game with him. What is that? Shield Spikes? Yeah. This one? I'm gonna have to do that if I play him again, though. Or when I play him again. But yeah, I'm not using this, so like, because this would be 4 damage back. That would be insane. We're gonna go with Vicious Ballet. 8! I love that. But the top is 2 targets for 4. That's good. It generates fire, which is good. Still, I have a movement problem. Let's try and deal with that. Desert Knight, I don't see myself, like, the jump pair is good. We could remove that. Blade Dance is like the best card ever. This also doesn't generate elements for me. Shield of the Desert, I like the top. It's not insane. Swift Strength, okay. I think I'll remove Swift Strength. It doesn't generate, it doesn't do anything with elements. This generates elements. Let's try and do this. Now, I have a problem with the elements, so if I have something else... Yeah, because like this one, I like this one. We might want to get this back, just for the move 3 with the element there. Oh, Shield Spikes is the heal isn't dumb. Healing Sands, I had that, but we have some healing with our Hatchet. So if I'm to bring this in, I can remove that one. Desert Knight, yeah, I'm fine with removing that. This isn't that good, but yeah, let's try this. New Mercenary, we have a new one here. Now, we've been playing for 2 hours, and I've been drinking quite a bit of energy drink, so you all know what that means. It means I'm going to the bathroom. Yeah, let's get the element generating stuff in here. Fire is most important, I think. Hatchet still has a perk point. Can't get any perks. We are doing this next. I am gonna have to take a quick look at whether... No, wait. I'm doing this next. We're gonna take a look at the Triax when I come back and see if I can get enough gold to retire him. Be right back. Bathroom and getting something to drink.